Hey guys, happy Tuesday to everybody. I know, long time no see. I got several messages wondering where I was and why I hadn't made any videos last weekend. So, where have I been? What have I been doing? What's going on? So, the title of our little video here, I was interviewed by The Guardian newspaper, which is out of the UK as well as New York. Super exciting. It's something that I learned about a month and a half ago that I was going to participate in. I am one of three collectors and artist. There's like two collectors, and then the third person interviewed is a collector artist. I will not diverge that information because I didn't know if that's okay to share who it is, but you guys will learn soon enough because the article will be coming out soon. So, super exciting. So that's why I wasn't on this last weekend, because I was busy prepping my house, getting everything ready to go for him to come. He came yesterday and he was here for the full day. It was a long day of all sorts of interviewing, video interviewing, picture taking. So exciting. I was very nervous about doing it. I was actually, I was kind of unsure if I really wanted to participate in something like this, since in the past we have seen articles come out about the reborn hobby and they have not been pleasant, or they haven't shared or shown the hobby in a nice way. I guess there's like a negative stigma attached to a lot of those past interviews. And so I was a little leery of actually participating in this, but then decided that this was my chance to try to showcase and highlight what I think of the hobby and my take on the hobby and how I feel about it. So that's exactly what I tried to do. So I'm really hoping, guys, that I have done this hobby some justice. And little Miss Monroe here was the baby showcased throughout the whole day. So she, I shared Eloise with the journalist, but pretty much when I'm being interviewed, I'm actually holding Monroe, and everything that I shared with him in the nursery and interacting with her in the nursery was with Monroe. So she is the baby that is showcased and will be showcased in my portion of the interview. So what does this all mean, you guys? So there's going to be a video, or what he called a small film interview of the three of us, as well as a written portion in their newspaper. I believe they do have a YouTube channel from what he was telling me, and it'll be released there as well as on other social media. So it will be kind of just out there for the world to see. And I'm really excited about it. I'm also very, very nervous because, you know, as much as I did what I could to answer the questions honestly, but also from my perspective on, I really wanted to normalize the hobby because it's still just not mainstream. So we talked about a lot of that, but we also know that when they start to edit the different clips, they can cut, chop, replace information and move it around. So I'm really hoping he knows my goals of normalizing the hobby and how important it is to show that we are well-balanced human beings that collect. And it really is about the art, enjoying this beautiful, huggable work of art that is so amazingly realistic and lifelike, that he will do it justice for me, knowing what my goals of doing this interview were. So very exciting, you guys. I was dying not being able to share it with you guys, but I do have a clip that I'm going to share. My daughter, who was home with us throughout the process, did some videoing of him interviewing me so that I would have a few clips that I could share with you guys, and also just for my own fun. So I will share that momentarily, but very exciting. But about the journalist, he's from the UK, so he's British, and he has an amazing accent, so that was really fun to hang out with him all day. He was a really cool guy. But ultimately, I was really surprised at how open and excited he was to delve into our hobby and really take in how beautiful these dolls are. Like, it was crazy because he was very sweet with Monroe. So a lot of times as he was, you know, we're doing different types of interviews, he would stop and he would look at her, and he's just like, he'd she just looks so real. And he would just shake his head like, I can't believe she's not real. And there were several times where when I was holding her, he would come over and he would just pat her head on the back of her head and just gently touch her. And then he really wanted to hold her and see what it felt like to hold a silicone baby and feel her movement. And he was just really, really sweet with her and intrigued by her. And it was just really a lot of fun. It was fun to see someone new, a journalist of all people, that had such an interest in this type of artwork. So super fun, guys. I know I keep saying that over and over again because that's kind of how I can describe it. I'm hoping you guys will like the clip of a portion of the interview, but let me know what you think, and I will definitely keep you guys posted of when this is going to go up. They've got to finish the written portion. They have to, of course, edit and take care of all of that. So he wasn't sure of a deadline of when this will be going out, but he will be letting me know so that I can let you guys know, so that anybody out there that wants to watch it is going to be able to watch it, and hopefully it'll be a great little interview. So fingers crossed. So I'm going to wrap it up here, but I'm going to be attaching the clip at the end of a portion of my interview. So let me know your thoughts, guys, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
We were talking about the fact that it's not the most mainstream hobby, and that sometimes people react in certain ways. What are the reactions you get?
I get a range of reactions. Strangely, I get the range all the way from, wow, I don't know what I just stumbled upon, and completely rude comments, to there's something wrong with you, all the way up to people that are just, they want to know more about the hobby. They've never seen something like that before. But majority of, I would say 99% of my comments that people give me are encouraging, that the baby is beautiful. They love the clothes that the baby's wearing. They love how I style her, and they just enjoy the fact that it's a beautiful work of art.
How do you react to some of the mean comments? What are some of the mean comments you've got, and how do you react to them?
Probably the worst comment that I have gotten is that, what's wrong with you? That's a big one, is they assume, people that are unaware of the hobby assume that there's something mentally wrong by collecting a huggable work of art. How I respond to that is I try to educate them so that they understand that they've kind of stumbled into an amazing hobby where it's just another type of artwork, and try to help them appreciate the fact that, looks like a living baby. There's a huge talent there, and most of the time people are very open to hearing about it and very curious, and that actually has led to new collectors, which is really interesting.